The usually calm, cool, and collected mypillow CEO Mike Lindell is losing it over Brazil's recent election. He claims it was stoled, even though they only had same-day voting, and gets weepy discussing the millions he spent on his dumpster fire network and beyond.
You're going to love this. Guys, welcome to the broadcast.
Oh, it's great.
Thank you. How are you?
We're great. We're great. Did you say something, Mike?
Look at Lauren Boebert dancing, a tad unsure how to pull off any moves without a pole, while Jason looks down at his leg to check the charge on his ankle monitor. It is pouring MAGA tears. Mike Lindell doubles down on his vote on the day and on the day only narrative and has a meltdown confessing his massive financial losses and makes ridiculous claims about the recent Brazil election. I check out the latest and stupid from Trump rallies, roast Lauren Boebert's last-minute push for voters, see if the Sox stay on with a wild update from Marjorie Taylor Greene and Alex in the bunker, and more. Ted Cruz's sharp-chinned side piece tweeted, "The Strategic Petroleum Reserve is called that because it's supposed to be used strategically. It is not meant to artificially deflate gas prices so a failed political party can hold on to power." Naturally, I replied, the Strategic Petroleum Jelly Reserve is what Jason calls the cupboard of Vaseline he keeps for when he needs to slide his ankle monitor off or have a quick one thinking about his teen prowling days at the bowling alley that won him it.
And it's pretty sad over there, but I'm glad they're not conceding. That's breaking news here. Bolsonaro is not going to concede, and hopefully he's got some very good cyber experts that can look in there, and they will find what we already know. There's at least 5.1 million votes that were flipped. Now let's think about this, everybody. That sounds like a lot, but not for a computer, Brandon. For computers, it's whatever you want it to be.
Tom Selleck's slow cousin claims he knows that 5 million votes were stoled. He barely speaks English and has zero tech skills, but is confident that he knows what's up in Brazil because the guy he and Trump backed lost.
Limbaugh was such a pivotal part of patriotism in America. And when he died, it was part of our soul was taken. You know,
like a family member. Yeah. I listened to Rush for 30 years. I'd go out hot, cold, stay in my car. People knew where I was at noon. I was out listening to Rush. And
if you're out listening to Rush all the time, it should be the epic rock trio, not the lunatic right-wing potato with a drug fraud charge that called black athletes thugs, accused Michael J. Fox of exaggerating his Parkinson's disease, promoted the big lie, and called a Georgetown law student a slut and a prostitute after she publicly advocated for universal contraception coverage.
on my last day of work is the day he died. It was a very emotional thing for me. But, I started watching Steve and the information that he gave, he's like my new Rush Limbaugh. The whole Real America Voice family. I appreciate the information that we get, the truth, the honesty, and, you guys are what our go-to now. And so I appreciate you guys very, very much.
This budget mall Santa with an ankle monitor is dumping MAGA tears because he lost his favorite far-right echo chamber and then found a new one in Steve Bannon and Real America's Voice. If this guy had have been listening to Limelight, Close to the Heart, and Finding My Way on his lunch break, he probably wouldn't have ended up in a field paying to see the defeated former president forget the name of the city he's grifting this week.
Reaching out to him for sure. I'll be reaching out, or at least the team that was down there will be reaching out, I guess. Maybe they already have, but we've got massive information for him from let's see, pick a name. Dennis Montgomery? That would be one name.
So Bargain Bin Burt Reynolds says he'll get documented con artist Dennis Montgomery, who no-showed at his own cyber symposium, to get on the case for Brazil. Here is Brannon talking to Eduardo Bolsonaro.
That is the only option. You do not have early voting here, so you have to go to the election session and vote in the same day.
Okay, so they all voted on the same day, and it failed to trick the algorithm in Brazil. And this is what Mike's big plan is for same-day voting. Everyone votes on the same day, trick the algorithm. Didn't work in Brazil.
Joining us now for a Spicer & Company exclusive in her very first TV interview as spokesperson for MAGA Inc. is Alina Habba.
Yes, Trump's lawyer is also the new spokesperson for MAGA Inc.
But there's a lot of things that we're not talking about here. Remember, Donald Trump has been out on the ground in rallies where he's getting a lot of people that are first-time attendees, people that have never voted. I think it's a third amount of people that are going to these rallies. Hundreds of thousands of people have attended.
All these first-time attendees that have never voted, hundreds of thousands of people. Where were they last time? Because according to Trump, everyone voted for him and it was somehow stolen. Yet here you are talking about the masses coming to his rallies and they've never voted.
Hey, I'm dumb. Boberts are hitting your mailbox now, which means Jason's drunk and being a turd. He needs a teen bum to grope. We need you to rally your friends and neighbors to vote November 9th. You want to keep Ted Cruz's sugar baby in office? I'm the only candidate in this race with more arrests than Tupac. Bounce checks to employees and fake it for you every day because MAGA fools are my favorite voters. I depreciate like rancid pork, and I love being the worst representative. Thank you.
Defeated former President Donald Trump's Boeing 757 is back in the air after a year of refurbishments funded by MAGA donations to make his jet even tackier. Here's Trump and Alina on board looking a lot like Melania, though we know this isn't Melania because she'd never let Trump get that close to her.
They obviously, we've told you all to vote day of, vote November 8th, vote November 8th, vote November 8th. Get everybody you can to vote November 8th. It's a lot harder for them to do manipulation on November 8th, but they can. It's very easy before that to grab phantom voters from all these crooked voter rolls.
Many have commented this, and I totally agree. Don't wait till the 8th. That's ridiculous. Wait until the 9th. Let's really trick these machines.
They're talking about hope. These people are looking for hope. I'm not giving false hope. I'm giving the only hope we got.
You are inspiring nutters to swing hammers.
You got to get rid of these machines or you're going to be just like Brazil is going to be now, which is going to be like Venezuela, everybody. This isn't a if, then, or what. I got better things to do than lose $40 million or spend $40 million on what did he call it there? Grifting? As I've spent every single liquid dollar I have on this. My company's been attacked. We've lost over $100 million in retailers and shopping channels and everything.
So he's put in $40 million and lost $100 million thanks to the terrible narrative he's pushing. Here's Lauren Boebert forcing her junk on a dozen people. And just look, I swear, this fella's just thinking, do I wait for her to stop talking to finish my round of darts or just throw around her?
And they can sit there and go, I like, this is the new one they attacked last week, Brandon, which this went right into it. What Mike Lindell is, the New York Times comes out with, Mike Lindell is making money off promo code. He put out a promo code. He held up his phone and said, use promo code FBI. Did I do that? Absolutely. And that FBI promo code probably works. But the point I was making was, it's disgusting. They want me to crawl in a hole out of fear and go, oh no, it's the FBI. Oh no, the media's attacking me. You know what? Like my friend told him, I'm never giving up. We don't have a choice. I lose my company anyway, Brandon. We lose everything anyway. If we lose our country, if we don't get rid of these machines and computers.
If we got rid of all machines and all computers, he would find another way to claim that it was rigged. Unless he personally counted the votes himself, he would not be satisfied with the results. And even then, he'd be confused by the third ballot.
A, they probably don't live in the state anymore, obviously. Or B, they really did pass away. Or D, number C.
Alex here, still in the bunker with Marjorie again. Good dude. Our Halloween was beyond epic. We did the Boebert thing, and the Blonde Meat Swamp had me doing it dropout style, and then surprised me with a second set of costumes. She knows it has been a tough year for me, and after we were done throwing jars of brain farce pills and Blonde Meat Swamp Patriot tampons at the kids on the other side of the electric fence, we took the elevator back down to the bunker where MTG slipped into a full Alina Habba white dress and got me a crisp Mar-a-Lago polo shirt, big red hat, and a XXX diaper. And we got to do it Hubba Bubba, lawyer, and DJT style on a pile of gold pillows next to a Bluetooth speaker playing Jet Sounds and Ted Nugent so we could christen Trump Force One. And it was go time on that jet that's so conservative it has two right wings. If MTG wants us to have a second go on our bunker version of Trump Force One, her failed hot lawyer look is sure to get me in the Mile High Club. But this is your captain speaking. If Alex sees a shard of those ginger root toes attached to rancid Bobert pork sliders that have been hit over and over and over with the corrupt gavel of that Soros Trudeau Panda Express funded judge that took all my money and then stitched it to a mortadella meat stump heel, then I will go George Bush government and order this plane of pretend people into a tall building to save myself from the sight of those Freddy Krueger-faced feet. What is the rule, MTG?
The socks stay on.
The socks stay on.
Together.
Yep.
So.
Paul in Florida, you're on with Mike Lindell. Paul. Hi, Paul. Line 2. Paul?
Did you say Paul or Carl?
Well, I don't know. What's your name? I said Paul, but what's your name?
It's Carl in Florida.
Nailed it, fellas. Carl, Paul, easily confused.
Oh, we got Dwayne. Dwayne from Wyoming. Thanks for calling in. You're on with Mike Lindell tonight, Dwayne.
Well, my name is Dwan.
Oh, Dwan, I'm sorry.
That's all right. I forgive you.
Thank you.
If you see this and say Dwayne, you probably work at the biggest broadcast place ever. Be cool, be kind. You are everything but that. MAGA tears. Trump 2024 best president ever. MAGA tears. Nothing more cringeworthy than a deluded left-wing flog trying to tell you someone else is more stupid than himself. Give it away, mate. MAGA tears. Trump, Lindell 2024. MAGA tears. Thanks so much for watching. Help me out by sharing this video or posting it on your social media and following me on mine. It costs you nothing and makes a huge difference for me. I am a one-man show here, from script to screen, the editing, even the graphics. So if you can afford to, please throw me a tip with the easy PayPal link or smash that super thanks button, and be sure to check out my mugs and stickers that go great with those MAGA tears. I am a stand-up comedian. I've played in 35 countries and have toured with Jim Jefferies for several years. I have 3 albums. You can stream them on Spotify, Apple Music, or catch them on SiriusXM. Thanks for watching. Life's short. Be cool, be kind, take care.